This week's Overwatch news without the bullshit is sponsored by GameLeap. More about them at the end of the video. BlizzCon 2018 came and went this week, with plenty of Overwatch content for fans to enjoy. The biggest announcement was for the new hero called Ashe, who is a gang leader from Arizona. Ashe is voiced by Jennifer Hale, who has nearly 400 credited roles, including the female Commander Shepard, as well as characters for Shadow of War, Rick and Morty, and Knack 2.
I give Knack 2 my first ever 10 out of 5, and that's just for the graphics alone.
Ashe is armed with a semi-automatic rifle, which can be fired from the hip, or aimed down sights for additional damage. She is also armed with a shotgun, which can be used to push enemies away from her, or be used as a mobility tool to reach higher positions. Her other ability is a stick of dynamite, which can set enemies on fire for damage over time, and also be shot mid-air, to be detonated early. However, the most interesting of her abilities is her ultimate, which summons an AI-controlled robot called Bob into the game, who attacks any enemies he can see. The most exciting part of this ability is that Bob is treated as a 7th member of a team, with players being able to heal, stun, and even nano boost him. He is additionally able to contest objectives for his team. Bob has 1200 health, and damage towards him does not generate ultimate charge for the enemy team. Ashe is also able to build her ultimate while Bob is still active. However, damage from Bob will not charge her ultimate. There is currently no information on when Ashe will be available for all players, but Jeff Kaplan has mentioned that they are currently working on an additional 6 new heroes, and acknowledges a need for more tanks and healers. Although many players would rather not have yet another addition to an already bloated damage-dealing roster, this is a minuscule complaint when compared to the widely disliked announcement of a mobile-only Diablo game that has been making headlines over the past few days.
Is there any plans to make this playable on PC, or is this strictly mobile forever?
Are there any? The current plan is to be on mobile, both Android and iOS. We don't have any plans at the moment to do PC. Do you guys not have phones?
Yeah, you guys all have phones, right?
Moving on, Blizzard announced an animated short form McCree, which also provides backstory for Ashe, and a very exciting ending when considering the future lore of Overwatch as a whole. A link for the short will be in the description. In an also unexpected announcement, Blizzard has also partnered with Kellogg's to make Lucio-Ohs a reality, which is a surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. The cereal will be available exclusively in the United States from December, and will come with unspecified in-game rewards. The Overwatch World Cup was one of the biggest highlights of the event, with the best 8 countries from around the world competing for the top spot. The tournament was accompanied by a World Cup viewer, which can be downloaded and accessed through the Battle.net launcher on PC. The viewer allows each match to be watched from any angle, with the use of a free camera, or from the perspective of each player. Many players will find this to be the optimal way to watch these matches, while others will see this experience to be lacking the hype that comes with a crowd and commentators. Options to turn this on would be welcome additions. However, fingers crossed that this kind of technology will eventually be available for all players in order to analyze and improve their own level of skill. One of the best clips of the World Cup was actually before any matches had begun, and was when Team USA was asked whether Australia had any hope of beating South Korea.
And if Australia beats South Korea, will you guys be ready?
Yeah, we'll take anyone.
Overall, the World Cup was extremely enjoyable, with enough flashy plays and unexpected upsets to keep fans of the Overwatch League very happy. We can only hope that we get to see more of the new talent in the next Overwatch League season. This was every significant piece of Overwatch information for BlizzCon 2018. Every relevant link to any news mentioned can be found in the description. However, if you want to stop being so garbage and start to become the best player you can be, then I'll recommend you to today's sponsor. GameLeap is a site that offers up-to-date Overwatch guides of every aspect of the game imaginable. Every single guide is made by professional players, and it was the only place I could find a recent Hammond video guide by a Grandmaster player. After speaking to the head of GameLeap on a handful of occasions, I was able to learn two things. The first is that he suffers from major psychological trauma after being subjected to my channel for longer than 10 minutes, and secondly, that he's really fucking confident in GameLeap as a learning platform. In fact, he's so fucking smug that viewers who try the premium subscription can get a full refund if they are not entirely satisfied. So click on the link and embrace the bullshit.